When I lost that house, I was just like, I felt like a failure. But then I just believe God gives everyone second chances.
After the storm, there was nobody here. Nobody could come back because there was no money to build back up this space. And so that was how Jericho Road started. It was all about affordable housing. We didn't ask anybody in the neighborhood what they wanted. There wasn't anybody in the neighborhood. We just started getting lots, however we could get them, and building houses.
In 1990, my mother and I, we purchased a home together. Things happen as they do. My mother didn't live very long. She passed away maybe a year later. For maybe about 10 years, I struggled. And eventually I gave up the fight and my home was foreclosed on. I was trying to, pick myself up and get started again. Katrina came along.
The houses that were damaged from the wind and the rain didn't get repaired. Now we have a lot of blighted property, and you had a lot of displaced citizens, people that could not come back to the city, and people that didn't have resources to come back on their own or to, rebuild their own house. Jericho Road is a community revitalizer. We are focused on Central City, and we are focused on building this neighborhood up so that it can come back to what it once was, and so that residents here can have the same power that residents in another neighborhood just across the street, the Garden District, have. Central City is a large, really, swath of land in the uptown area of New Orleans. And it was originally a plantation, and as it developed and grew, it became a place where immigrants from all over the world really settled as they came to New Orleans to build New Orleans. Eventually, it became really a poor neighborhood. There really is not the community feeling here anymore that there once was, that you hear from people that were raised here that are now in their 60s and their 70s that remember growing up and walking down Dryad Street and shopping at the corner store and getting their hair cut at the barber shop. So that's what Jericho Road has been working to help the community sort of get back to. That's what we hear the residents here wanting. We've determined that where we can help is by continuing to build these houses and making them affordable to folks in the neighborhood, and by addressing issues of blight in the neighborhood, and by helping to be a connector for the residents and doing some organizing work, knowing people.
When I was younger, I really was winging it. Back then, my thing was survival mode. Sometimes I put other things ahead of the household things. With Jericho Road, I went, through the program and saved the money and so forth. And ta-da! I am now a proud homeowner again.
We are hearing from people who have lived in this neighborhood for years and years. I'm talking 30 years, rented houses here, never thought they would qualify to own a home, and all of a sudden they're learning that it's an option for them. And it opens up a whole new world. It's a whole new life. I cannot tell you how many people I've heard say to me that they're living the dream, like it is a dream to them, that they never thought this would happen.
For me, they gave me my second chance. If I had to put it in one word, I think it would be pride. A sense of redemption in a way, to be a steward over something. It's just something that is indescribable sometimes. The responsibility to be able to take care of something that you own. And then not only that, but to be able to have something to leave behind. To be able to share the home with someone. For them to be able to say, this is where I grew up, this is my legacy.